What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the tower. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. So I'm actually going to be doing a challenge video. So this challenge is pretty much just randomizing some things and turning off a lot of stuff that I would usually be able to use. So as you can see here, I have some wheels that are going to be picking what I'm allowed to use for this challenge. So I'm going to be allowed to use 3 ultimate weapons, which the wheel will pick for me. 1 single bot, and then I have some wheels for modules. It will just pick 1 category of each module that I can use. And for these, I'm not going to like re-roll them or anything. Some of them I have them re-rolled already, some of them I don't. I just got to get lucky. And then I'll also be able to pick 9 cards. I do automatically get the 3 that make the runs faster. Wave Skip, Intra Sprint, and Wave Accelerator. Just so the run doesn't take too long. Or I don't know, maybe it could be really short. Just depends how lucky I get. So yeah, I think this is going to be pretty interesting. So I'll just start off with the ultimate weapons I'm allowed to use. I think if I don't get Chrono Field, this is going to be a lot harder. It's not too rare to get that. Get the specific one you want, but we'll have to see. Alright, so what is my first ultimate weapon going to be? Spotlight? That's a pretty good one, actually. So yeah, I'll remove that from the wheel and turn that on. Let's see what we get for our second ultimate weapon. Poison Swamp. If I don't get Chrono Field, that's going to help, I think, with that. Just depends if I can survive the start of the run with everything off. So I'll remove that as well, and then turn on Poison Swamp. And I am allowed to use Ultimate Weapon Plus if I have the Ultimate Weapon on. Let's see what our last Ultimate Weapon is going to be. Barely got the Death Wave. Okay, I think that's not too bad. The Spotlight's definitely going to help. Poison Swamp's going to help as well. The Death Wave's really not going to do much, though. I think it's going to be a lot harder without Chrono Field, but yeah, I think we can make it work still. So next we're going to be rolling for the bot. I'll just use my third preset that I haven't been using. So yeah, let's see what we can get. That's unfortunate. We got the most useless one for this challenge. Well, it was only 1 in 4 chance, so yeah, I'll just unlock that and max it here quick. Alright, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate, but yeah, hopefully modules and cards can maybe make up for this. I think my ultimate weapons weren't that bad either, though, so yeah. Alright, moving on to our modules. First, we're going to pick our cannon. Being Annihilator, I already have that equipped, and I do have some substats on that, so that's nice. Next, let's see what we can get for our armor. Space Displacer. That's a pretty interesting one, actually. I do have this rolled. This will definitely help, since we don't have the Chrono Field, I think. It's going to be a lot of extra stuns. That will definitely help. I would say that's a pretty good one to get. Alright, let's see what we get for our generator. Black Hole Digester. Oh, that was so close to the project ending. That could have been really good. I already have that equipped. It's not going to do that much. At least I do have the enemy health level skips on it. So yeah, at least I do have that. I think a few of them I don't have it on. And lastly, for the modules, let's see what we get for our core. Magnetic Hook. So yeah, I don't actually have this one rolled. I only have Chrono Field speed reduction, but of course we're not using that. Yeah, pretty much useless there. Let me quickly level this. And yeah, I can't even level it fully since I don't have enough stars. But yeah, hopefully the Space Displacer and Being Annihilator help with that. I think those are definitely going to help a lot. And lastly, I'm going to get 9 cards. This is exactly a third if you're not including these. Since there's 30 total and then -3 is 27. So yeah, pretty much getting a third of the cards. Hopefully I get something good here. I think Energy Shield would be really nice to get. That's going to be like the main one for Glass Cannon. Other than that, probably just damage ones maybe. Plasma Cannon, something like that. So yeah, let's see what we can get. Range? That is actually good for Spotlight Plus. So yeah, that's actually not bad at all to get. Let's see what our second card is. Plasma Cannon. That's a good one as well. Nice. Let's see what we can get for our third card. Enemy balance? That one's probably going to be bad. There's going to be a lot of enemies since I already have Wave Accelerator on. Let's see what we get next. Super Tower. That's a really good one, though. I like that. So yeah, 5 more cards. Fortress? That one's not too good. I would definitely rather have some other stuff. At least it does help with the wall rebuild with the mastery. Alright, let's see. 4 more cards. Yeah, that one's not going to help at all. But yeah, hopefully I can get something in these last 3. Landmine Stun? That one could be good. I mean, it's just more stuns. I think we're getting a decent amount of extra stuns since we don't have Chrono Field, so I think that'll help. Alright, let's see. 2 more cards. Oh, that was so close to getting critical chance. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, one more. Hoping for energy shield. But yeah, this is going to be tough, I think. Okay, damage. That's a really good last one, I would say. So yeah, I would say our setup's not too bad. We got some decent cards. I would say we got a few good picks in every category. Besides the bots, of course. So yeah, I'm going to quickly set up my workshop and show you what I'm working with. Okay, so for my workshop, I set it on pretty similar to like a tournament. I'm at 60-meter range, and luckily, since I got the Black Hole Digester module, it's not gonna automatically upgrade my range, so I can pretty much just use whatever range I want there. So yeah, I'm doing around a 60-meter range just to try to maximize my stuns and the poison swamp. Definitely gotta rely on those a lot. I also upgrade my rend armor a lot just to try to help early. Just max everything in here. Got my level skimps to 560. I also did max my attack speed since it's gonna be harder since the enemies aren't slowed by chrono field. So I think that's pretty important. I did a 1.8 orb size just to try to kill the enemies faster. And then this is kind of similar to my tournament. Some free upgrades and cash just to help upgrade the skips faster. And then I'm at 1.49 enemy level skip plus. And then yeah, I don't know if you saw, but I'm at the max shockwave size for the lab. So yeah, the main thing is that I'm literally gonna die in one hit unless I get a death defy. I don't have like second wind or demon mode or anything like that. I really hope I can get past the start before my ultimate weapons activate. If I can't, I might have to do something. I'll like add something extra just to get past that point. And then I would take that off, of course. I'm actually going to take off intro sprint. I don't think I'm going to get super far. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be necessary. If I did have chrono field on, I think it would be. But yeah, I don't have that on. So yeah, I'll just show you everything I'm using again. I have these two to start, and then here's the cards I'm using. Show you the modules again. And then yeah, of course, just have the golden bot. And yeah, I'll show you the ultimate weapons in game. So yeah, let's get into the run. Looks like I will survive. I'm just going to start off by upgrading enemy level skips. I don't know, they probably won't help too much. I don't think I'm going to get very far. But yeah, so I do have a Poison Swamp, Spotlight, and Death Wave. And then I do have the Poison Swamp stun enabled. So yeah, I'm just going to upgrade enemy health level skip and let the run play out. So yeah, let's see how far I can get with this setup. I also should be getting a few perks. I'm not going to show that mid-run. I'll just show you what I get at the end. But yeah, maybe I can get something good there. So yeah, I would say that went pretty well. It's really interesting to watch since it's just so much different than like how I would normally play the game. I think the space displacer and the poison swap really helped out there. There were so many extra stunts. And yeah, the magnetic hook also helped with that. So yeah, the combination of those really helped a lot, I think. So I did get one perk. I think it's actually one of the best ones I could have gotten. Just minus 55% health. That just gave me extra waves pretty much. Yeah, here's the run stats. Run was 24 minutes. There's a few other things you can see, I guess. I guess the main thing would be like some of the damage of like ultimate weapons and projectiles and stuff. But yeah, it was really fun to watch that run. It was pretty interesting. And yeah, dying to a range is probably expected. I didn't have any like slows to help slow it or any attack speed slows either. So yeah, they can pretty much instantly get a shot off. So yeah, that was pretty fun to do. Just randomizing all the stuff I used. As you can see, it definitely made it a lot harder. So yeah, if you want me to do something like this again, let me know. Maybe I could do some sort of different challenge. Maybe I could just do the same thing again, get completely different ultimate weapons and stuff. I assume the build would look a lot different every time I did this. But yeah, if you have any other ideas for challenge videos or anything else, you can leave those in the comments. And yeah, see ya.